Hi there.
Hello. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Hi. So what's your name again? Sai, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Sai. I think we interact before?
Yes, in January.
Okay, in the month of January. So how have you been, Sai? And what's new?
It's been good, and every day talk to every tutor that
Oh,
gave me a lot of like feedback and a lot of tips, technique that really helped me a lot.
that's good to know. Right. So you have been booking a lot of sessions since then, since the last time we spoke.
Yes,
That's good. Right. So Sai, what would you like to talk about? You have any specific topic on your mind?
you can suggest any topic.
Okay. Well, let's talk about because I mean, we all end up scrolling news feed or scrolling feeds on Instagram or YouTube. So I just wanted to know your opinion about the impact of social media in our lives. Like, how much are we connected to social media, and to what extent does it have a role to play in our lives?
Yes, it is everyday. In fact, our life and our habit and lot of things. I feel that their algorithm are very means they are backside
Hmm.
psychologist and a lot of expert are doing something that kind of thing that should people are very attracted to use that
Right.
algorithm in social media. So I
Right.
think every platform their algorithm is very
Sorry to
what.
interject you, but there is a concept called as, if you have heard about the term, search engine optimization.
Yes, yes.
Many companies use that in order to better
Yes.
our experience using social media. Right, go on.
Yes, ma'am. SEO search engine optimization is means there is a means anything you can we are search everyday basis that
Hmm.
information already in Google. So
Hmm.
if someone want to pitch their product anything and they can run the ad,
Hmm.
Google help to reach out the particular audience. So I think that would be really fantastic platform to reach out anybody anyone any means in this world.
Right, absolutely. I mean, see, so when you talk about social media, the benefit of using social media is, apart from the fact that it can be a good source of entertainment to lighten our mood and sort of de-stress. But I mean, in addition to that, a big benefit of social media is, like you said, it helps us to connect with people across the globe. So anyone
Yes.
sitting in US or being in US, which is like another part of the world for us, it's night there and it's day here. We can still connect with them just from a through a click of a button, right?
Yes,
What do
absolutely.
you think about the excessive use of social media? Like, do you think that people are using social media excessively these days, or do you think that uh, it is not really excessive? I mean, it has a lot of benefits, so people use it to for a lot of things: entertainment, promotion of their business, keep in touch with their friends. Like, what is your take on the use, and how much do you use social media?
Yes, I am use every day 3 to 4 hour max to max, and
Okay.
I feel that it is happen because why people edited. I felt that because their algorithm, their they know your interest, they know your what kind of content you are everyday consume, their
Hmm.
entire information they have. So that's the reason when we are open any social media, that time our interest and our area of expertise thing coming our phone screen on desktop screen. So that's the reason we are feel to scroll down and automatically our mind produce dopamine and we feel very good. So I think that's one of the reason.
Right. Dopamine. That's an interesting take actually on social media. It produces dopamine in our
Yes,
minds, which is sort of a healthy, not healthy really, but when we are excited or happy, that is the chemical which is produced in our brain. Okay,
yes.
right. But then, what do you think about celebrities being on social media? Do you think that they should not be using social media so much, and they should be how stars used to behave, film stars used to behave 10, 15, 20 years ago, right? Where they were not so reachable. Now we see that at a click, I can also subscribe, not subscribe really, but on Instagram, I can follow Shah Rukh Khan as well. And who knows, Shah Rukh Khan, though he has a team, but he definitely once in a while definitely checks his uploads, and maybe very randomly the comments also. So there's a possibility that he might read, Shah Rukh Khan might read my comment, which was not the case when we had stars like Rajesh Khanna. They never use social media. So do you think that that is better? That not being reachable, having that aura about yourself, that you are someone who is not reachable beyond, or do you think they should be approachable, they should be accessible to the general public? Social media is useful for that.
Yes, they are have a good team, because there are a lot of followers, a lot of like a brand deal. There are a lot of teams, because of that reason they hire team. And I felt saw a lot of celebrity use social media like only means on live time, means when they want to go in live in Instagram,
Right.
in YouTube and Facebook. That time they only use that particular social media. Otherwise, the team are manage entire thing, their backend, but posting and caption writing and everything. They have a social media manager. Social media means their particular team to manage everything. That would be, I think, help to consume their time, because they are always in field, means they always acting, they always in the learning a lot of things. So that's the reason they have very less time to use social media. So that's the reason they use some team.
Right, PR. Those teams are called as PR, public relations team.
Yes.
Right. But you think that because social media has become so pervasive, or it has become all pervasive, that isn't, it's everywhere. I was just sitting in the bus today. I was commuting I was traveling in the bus today, and I just observed the people around me, people on the road also. As the bus slowed down to halt at the bus stop, I observed that every other people is looking down on their phone, scrolling down. I'm not even looking up, just looking up once in a while to check whether the bus has come, who is standing next to you, what person has fallen down. I mean, that kind of a we don't really know, but that kind of a world we live in. So that is when the thought arose in my mind that they must, and it's from the look of it, it's most of us, I mean not all, but most of us seem to be going through, because the facial expression also tells you what they are doing really. So, and the finger movement also. So if you're typically scrolling, your hand moves like this. So I realized that most of them are just using it for entertainment purpose. So I realized how we have become maybe slaves to social media. We can't really think much beyond it. But do you think that as a film star, or as a politician, or as any celebrity, the follower count on social media matters? Or do you think that your popularity in actual life, that is maybe how a Shah Rukh Khan is well liked actually? Because see, my parents are not on social media, but they might be watching his films a lot. So is that the real, not the social media followers, but the followers in real life, your admirers in real life? Is that the real popularity? Or do you think in today's day and age, social media followers indicate the real popularity of a celebrity?
Yes, one of the factor is that social media follower means if they have no good follower, so they not get any good brand deal sponsorship. So I think they have that's the reason, and also their talent acting people are followed, and I think that's the reason. And as you told that in fast people are using in social media in road and travel, they're scrolling down in there just non-stoply scrolling down. So I think, yes, I think, ma'am, that's a problem of they are don't want to bore in any every second, every minute. That's the reason they found a entertainment source to scrolling down, and whenever get sometimes just open Instagram, YouTube, just scrolling down the particular content.
Pass away that time.
Yes, and that's reason they are every time use. And I read somewhere like if you are when you are work that time, if you are using social media like a mobile using mobile phone, your neck like a that position. So that's reason we are face some headaches and lot of health issue. So I think that's people aware about this while using the social media. So I think that's fantastic thing to know everything.
That is true. That's what I said, that social media has its own merit of sharing, it being a great source of information. But then,
Yes.
do you think that information is always true or verified?
Yes, sometimes it's true. Sometimes people are just want to likes, comment, and some attention. That's reason they spread some fake news, fake thing because this everything operate in AI mode. So AI does not any idea what's they share. People are share. So I think whenever people share AI tools, just viral that particular fake news. So
Yes,
that's the reason people are sometimes face some spam, fraud. So I think we need to use wisely. Means we need to use very awareness, like about awareness about social media. Like if someone asking some like a OTP, because nowadays my neighbor also face that kind of like a social media. They someone call in Facebook and they like a fraud one. I think some money
mhm,
that kind of they face in social media. So I think it's very dangerous if you are not aware. Someone even if someone not aware about this thing,
right.
they need to learn everything. After that, use this particular platform. Otherwise, it is very dangerous.
Very dangerous, correct. And what do you think about children using social media? Like, what is your take on it? When should they start using social media? Children, as in, it could be as young as say 10 years old or 9 years old. From the time they start using a mobile phone, do you think that they can be on social media like Facebook or Instagram with parental supervision, under parental supervision, or do you think no, they should wait until they get to the age of maybe 16, 17, or maybe 18 also? Like, do you think that
Yes.
young adults should be on social media?
Yes, that's not good in early as if someone, some child use social media because they are means what they see that time they are programming their mind. That's
Correct.
reason they are act like that, like whatever they saw in social media. They after that they behave like that content. Like if say if they are the child, they have no idea. Like parents just give the phone, but the social media when child use the particular social media, they learn some wrong thing,
Right.
learn something bad. So that's the reason they affect their mental health. And
Absolutely.
I think that's main problem. The parents should not give the mobile phone to child when they need, just use in the front of them, like then it is useful, otherwise it is harmful for their child.
Right. And you also have such some features like the parents can remotely control the activities of their children while they are using their mobile phones. They can also have parental control, that is, passwords, which only parents know. So that way also some bit of control can be exercised over children. But I also
Yes.
personally feel that children should not be on social media, and they should but then we live in a world where technology is very important. So I also tell my students to upload not on social media, but to use internet for their research. We also use internet for our research. So we feel quite handicapped, frankly, without the internet. But yeah, I mean, it is important also to realize the drawbacks of using social media, right? So what are okay? So changing the topic a little bit. So what are your plans for the rest of the week? Today is Thursday. So what are you going to do for the rest of the week?
Rest of the week, I have there are two type of plan. I one plan is a study plan. Like I am watching some lecture. I targeted every day three lecture. So every lecture is around 2 hours. So I will target every day three
Lecture,
lecture. So it is going
which lectures are you attending?
on academy some coaching program. So teacher taught every day one lecture. So I
Live lectures or pre-recorded?
yes, few live, few recorded, and just I thought that every day I should watch three lecture, and for another like a 4 hour only revision that particular lecture. And second plan is that I need to like explore my college, because my college day are finished very soon. So I think after 3 months my college life enter finish, so I have another plan is spend with my close friend and well friend every day, also spend with teacher. I ask means a different type of philosophy question and a lot of things related to my life, and that kind of I have planned that.
Great. So when you talk about teachers, who is your favorite teacher? Is there a favorite teacher that you have among your college teachers?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I have the teacher. He is a very means very good means like he's a not a teacher. Behave like a not teacher, like a friend. Whenever I need something like any topic, anything like any subject, if I ask, he is always answer me and different method, and also give me motivation to study and every field. So I think my college teacher is very fantastic.
Great. Which subject does he teach?
Chemical reaction. The subject is chemical reaction.
Okay.
And now he is not study because means in my semester, each semester there are no means only two subjects. That's reason every that teacher not study our class.
Okay, that teacher does not teach your class now because
Does
the
not teach.
subject is not there. Okay, great. But it's good to have a teacher like that, with whom you can sort of freely share everything, right? But have you ever been scolded by a teacher, or sort of, have you ever been, generally scolded by a teacher, or being told off, when you are told that you should not do this, should not do that. Have you ever been on the wrong side of a teacher?
No, in my childhood, I am every day I scolded with my teachers, but
What
now
from the teacher? Oh, every day.
every day it is like a habit. Every day I did mistake. Every day the teacher like
It was like
use some stand. What that is said that that particular thing they just
scale. They used
scale
to what?
scale
Teach.
and lot of yes.
Oh, okay. Now these days, not these days, since the last few years, it has been, even forget about hitting the child or the student. Even if you raise your voice, especially school children, raise your voice on them, the child will go and complain to his parents, and they will come after you, after the teacher. So it's absolutely a big no-no. But okay, but what about, how were you as a college student?
Yes, in my college, only teacher means just means do not means give very fire, do not angry lot of time. But sometime when I did not do my task, means yesterday I did not complete my one of the project means there is a coding. I did not run my coding in my laptop in this particular software. Teacher just say that you need to learn that, otherwise you are not mm, uh, getting good knowledge about
Right.
this particular.
Simply okay. So now things have changed, and when you go to college, teachers no longer scold you the way they used to when you are in school, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So Sai, I think we're heading towards the end of the session. So few minutes left, around 5 minutes left. So I just want to share my feedback with you and tell me what kind of improvement have you observed in your spoken English? Have you felt that your spoken English has improved in some way or the other over the
Mm,
over the course of the last few sessions?
I think I don't know, ma'am. Every tutor say that I'm improved that, but I don't know. I did not felt. I don't felt that I am improved. I need to means putting lot of effort this particular language, because I know I honest about me. I'm not putting that much amount of learning English. Like everyday attending session, but I'm not give the proper time to particular learning something. Just give every day 30 minutes to maximize 1 hour, and
Okay.
that's and only read vocabulary. Means newspaper and write some vocabulary, and that's thing I do every day, and
Right.
nothing nothing very special every day. That I feel that I need to putting lot of effort.
Right. But that is okay, Sai, as long as it is consistent and the half an hour that you put in to improve your fluency in English is full of serious efforts, sincere efforts. Uh, that half an hour that you again focus on improving your spoken English skills, you're completely focused, then that is what counts. See, you did not keep aside 5 hours every day. Who is going to practice anything for 5 hours unless there's an exam to appear for, or a job interview to crack? So that is okay every day, but make it consistent and make sure that the half an hour or 1 hour that you allocate to improve your fluency, you take that 1 hour's time very seriously. You're completely focused, no distractions at all, and try to learn as much as possible. So sometimes what I would suggest to you is you can mix and match. One day you focus only on improving your vocabulary, 1 hour. The next day for an hour, you focus only on improving your pronunciation, which in my personal opinion, you should. Okay,
Yes.
the pronunciation is an area that you must work on. On the third day, you can do something else. Maybe you can focus on grammar, sentence construction. So how would you say this in the past tense, present continuous tense, all those. So try to mix and match every, so that you don't get bored as well. Okay, while trying to improve your fluency. So this you can do, but it is okay. You can, even if you allocate a small amount of time, as long as you are doing it every day, it is okay. But ideally, it should not be that, on one day you are practicing for 5 hours and then on other days you are practicing only for few hours. That should not be the case. Okay. So that is very important. But other than that, it is it's all okay. But have you experienced any change, like apart from what the tutors tell you? What is your opinion about your status of fluency?
I
Are you
think one thing I observed that improve to topic, like any tutor give me topic, so I is able to speak anything that particular topic, means I improve my something about like confidence level, and I think that increases.
very good? That is also something, because that whether you are able to really speak confidently or not, only you can tell us. Or even though we can also say, but we can say things like you are using better vocabulary, sentence construction is correct, and all that. But whether you feel confident or not, that only you can answer. And you are saying that you have improved in your confidence, which is good. So Sai, just keep practicing. And how many sessions can you book with your current subscription? How many sessions can you book per week?
5.
5 sessions. Oh, then I think a lot of practice every day, every weekday. I believe it's from Monday, assuming it's from Monday to Friday. So 5 days a week, you get a practice of about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I believe. More than 2 hours, I think, right? Close to 3 hours, you can say, per week. So that's a good thing, isn't it? So take it very seriously, and it was very nice talking to you, nice seeing you again, because I think it was last month that we spoke, interacted, and I'm quite glad that you freely share your opinion, which is very nice. Okay, so completely continue doing that. Freely share your opinion. Make sure that you are getting the speaking practice. Also listening to what the speaker has to say in terms of their suggestions to you, and try to implement those suggestions. Right? Maybe next time when we talk, Sai, we can completely keep it focused on vocabulary. So you can share some words or phrases that you have learned. I'll share some from my side.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
No, ma'am.
Thank you so much. I'll see you again, and let's do a vocabulary session. Okay.
Yes, definitely. Next week, definitely, ma'am. This already I booked that session. I will book in next week, definitely.
Oh, okay. Great. So I'll see you then. Right?
Yes. Okay,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Bye.